Wasted time and taxpayer money. That's why the governor is now addressing the state's failure to oversee multi-million-dollar computer contracts.
The state recently filed a fraud lawsuit against a company after paying out $8 million for a defective system. It was just the latest of a string of botched contracts that's forcing an IT overhaul. KITV's Catherine Cruz has the latest developments.
It's all about doing information technology better. The governor admitted today the state's done a lousy job of managing its IT contracts at the expense of Hawaii taxpayers.
We are working hard to restore faith in government that we can do IT right.
The state recently cried fraud over a transportation contract with a company called Cyber. It was supposed to help track more than $100 million of federal highway dollars. But critics say there were other IT mess-ups. A modernization contract with CGI for the tax office never really worked properly. And there were similar complaints when the company was paid to set up the Hawaii Health Connector. Now there's a new policy in place to scrutinize IT contracts worth $1 million or more.
We're trying to set up a standardized process across all of state government.
We will cancel procurements that we can't afford. We will cancel contracts and go after recovery of funds when a contractor fails to perform. We're going to establish this new system going forward for better project management and project control so that we can ensure implementation.
The overhaul may include penalty clauses. It's all part of an effort to tighten up procedures and clean up the state's IT black eye. Just this summer, IT officials cracked down on government employees using state computers to watch Netflix while on the job. And there are other efforts underway to reorganize and streamline the IT offices, including consolidating backup data in a single place.
One thing about the state's IT system is that the actual brains are located down here in the basement of the Kalani Moku building, but being down here below ground isn't really the best thing.
Computers behind these doors spit out checks for thousands of government workers, and being in the basement means being at risk for flooding, like the University of Hawaii learned the hard way a decade ago.
And that is part of the plan, is to have our backup data center at the University of Hawaii in their new facility.
IT scrutiny, now a high priority. Catherine Cruz, KITV Island News.